Pass catchers put on a show Tuesday during Seahawks practice, providing a glimpse at the options available to Russell Wilson this season. Hi there, I'm Jen Mueller, and this is Seahawks Daily Update. DK Metcalf impressed last year as a rookie, 900 yards, 7 touchdowns, and averaging 15.5 yards a catch. And based on what Brian Schottenheimer has seen, he is trending towards a much bigger season.
The biggest thing that jumps out at me, obviously he's always been extremely intelligent. We can move him around. Just his expectation, his standard. This guy is a tireless worker. I mean, it's no mistake. He's obviously tremendously talented. I mean, this guy is an unbelievable worker. He wants to be great. I mean, he wants to be one of the best of all time. You know, he doesn't win every matchup, but when he doesn't win the matchup, he takes it personally, and he doesn't shy away. He wants to jump back up there. You know, sometimes these guys, you know, that are really great players and they're young, you know, after having some success in other places, right? They tend to kind of relax a little bit and they step out of line for one-on-ones, or they step out of line in a competitive 2-minute period. This guy doesn't take any plays off. I mean, this guy absolutely attacks his job. He just attacks it, and the look in his eye, the way he works has been pretty awesome.
DeeJay Dallas is one of the names that's been mentioned a number of times during camp, usually as a running back and a backup to Carlos Hyde. What you might forget is that he is a former wide receiver and could provide a nice third down option for Russell Wilson.
He's been extremely impressive. He loves football. It's important to him. He's very, very coachable. You know, certainly there's some things for a guy that's a former converted receiver, great athlete, that you see in the route running style of his game, but also you see him as a runner and a pass protector. So he's certainly been a guy that that we've been very, very pleased with.
And then there is Greg Olsen, the veteran, embarking on his 14th year in the league.
He's been amazing. I mean, he really has. Talk about football intellect. There's nothing that this guy doesn't understand, from route running, attacking coverages, leverage, all the things that normally you hear us coaches using, those words that we use that sometimes go over the player's head. He's right there talking about it. So he's been great. The football knowledge is amazing, but also the type of teammate that he is, the experience that he brings to the tight end room, which we're excited about, that room and kind of how that room's being built up.
You know, here I find myself, when you're trying to learn a new system, you can't, you know, I took for granted all the little things that I just came to know, you know, in my time in Carolina. You know, so every time, there's things that the first time I do them here is the only time I've ever done them, or it's done a little bit differently than I had done it in the past. So every rep, whether it's a walk-through rep or a jog-through practice or a full-speed team, is so valuable. And finding that balance between, you know, you can't take 80 plays every day, but you need all those reps. You need to see things. You need to mess things up. You need to, you know, hear, you know, Russ say, "Hey, I was thinking you were going to go flatter there." You can only gain that. You can only gain the real intricacies of playing by playing. And you can study the playbook all you want, and you can ask as many questions, but until you're out there on the field doing it, that's the only way, is to mess it up or do it right and cement it and then learn from it. So that's definitely been kind of unique, you know, wanting, you know, chomping at the bit to kind of get every rep in practice, while also realizing, you know, I'm not 21 anymore, where you can just go for days. So it's, but it's been a fun challenge. I've really enjoyed it, and so far it's gone pretty well.
So we might see quite a bit of the veteran in tomorrow's mock game. Here's something else that we expect to see: a kicking game.
Yeah, we are okay there. Our catching part of it is phenomenal. You know, our guys can really catch it, and Tyler has been extraordinarily effective and so secure for such a long time that we know we have that. And then David Moore's a good returner, and we're excited to see what Freddie Swain can do. He had some good activity in college and some returns and all. Johnny Ursua catch the ball really well. DJ's working it. So we have a lot of choices back there.
That mock game takes place at CenturyLink Field. We'll have a recap on Seahawks.com.